You're listening to the Throttled Adventures podcast. And now, your hosts, Cody and Chappie. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Throttled Adventures.
Whoa,
Cody,
man.
how the hell are you?
We got Kurt Hammett here or something?
Kurt Hammett.
Metallica. Whoa.
No, we had a Two Wheels in a Tent intro.
Oh, that was awesome. How
Yes,
you doing, chap?
in case anybody hasn't figured this out, I know we mentioned it early on when we first started the podcast, and then we alluded to it last week when Derek kind of was blown away by the intro. We added a new thing where we can play the intro during our recording instead of like I used to add that later when I was editing. So Derek was the first guest that's ever been able to hear the intro, and we alluded to not only did Cody write that, but he also played that on the guitar. So like that's his recordings from when he was younger and used to be into like heavy metal band.
Yes, fun times, but a lifetime ago now. But it was cool that he noticed. We probably scared him when that came in his headphones.
And all the music that is used in this podcast is Cody's original music. So that's how we get around the copyright bullshit.
Yeah, screw that stuff.
You gotta just pay some guy out in, the middle of the state somewhere.
Yeah. So how the hell are you,
He gets
Chappie?
negative 1 penny every episode.
That's right.
That's right.
And if you listen twice, it's negative 2 pennies. So only listen once, people.
Yes. I'm doing well. It was a nice day today, but instead of going for a ride, I spent some time with my dad. I really haven't alluded to anything in the podcast, and I hate to be, a downer and stuff like that, but my father is in chemo because he has cancer. So he's not doing well. And
sorry to hear that.
Well, yeah, I spent some time with him instead of going for a ride today.
It's important, you know?
Yeah, he's been dealing with it for a couple of years now, and he has his good days and his bad days. Today was a sort of good day, so we went to breakfast and spent, the majority of the morning with him. But things are looking good. I mean, he's doing well, so.
Well, it's good you get to spend some time with him. That's important, man.
Yes. So, yes, everything is pretty good. The wife has been approved of her vacation, so I am sad to say that I will be not headed kind of your way. We had talked about maybe if I was to go out to Arizona. I don't think the original thought that we had of me like renting a truck, throwing a bike on there would have been a good idea, because it would have been like 3 days out, especially driving by myself, or like 2 days. I would have had like 4 days to spend between you and my mom, and then like turn my tail around and come home. So
yeah,
I think I would rather want to, if I'm going to come out to you, at least have 2 or 3 weeks so we can
enjoy it, not be rushed.
Yeah, because I'm gonna blow a week getting out there.
Yeah.
And if I drive 2 days straight,
what was tired.
It? 20. It was what, 36 hours? I think it said.
Yeah.
So it was like
crazy.
If I do 2 18-hour driving days, when I get out there the third day, I'm gonna be toast anyway. So, and then I'd have to do that on the return trip, and get the rental truck back to the place. So but we're gonna go to North Carolina for a week around Christmas.
I think we know somebody out that way.
I know a few people out that way, and I'm gonna try and line up some visits and stuff, because I told the wife if we're gonna go down there for a week, especially, I want to do some stuff. So yeah.
Usually that's what I say when I take my wife on vacation too.
I don't mean that kind of stuff.
Sightseeing. That's what I meant,
Shit.
Chappie. Where's your...
Yeah, I can see those sights at home. Oh, shit. You complete me, Cody.
You complete me.
Oh, shit. That's funny. Yeah. But
so, what
things are good.
What the hell are we going to talk about today?
Actually, this is a suggestion from our sponsor, who now precedes every podcast. I think that came out very well. He was happy with that. A couple of people have reached out and said that they thought that was pretty cool too.
Yes.
So Dan over at Motatomic left a suggestion in Discord. If you're not a member of Discord, head on over there. We've got people in there chatting. We've got a couple of guests that are not scheduled. They're confirmed that they're going to come on the show. We just haven't finalized a date yet. There are
Chappie's constantly trying to get dates.
Yeah, I am. There are a couple of guests that are confirmed that you can go in, and there's a thread for each guest that you can pop into that thread and leave a question that you want us to ask them when we've got them online. So yeah, I mean, there's other people in there. We talk about all kinds of stuff. So
yeah, and we also get to see some pictures of your bikes, your adventures. That's
absolutely
my favorite part.
And you find out about things that are coming there first. So we are quickly approaching 1 year for the podcast.
Whoa! It's crazy, man.
Yes,
it's absolutely nuts. It's been a blast, though.
Yes, and the growth is far exceeded my expectations.
Mine too. I thought we'd just get our wives to listen.
Yeah.
Be like, I'm not doing any chores.
I don't even think my wife listens.
If you don't listen, I'm not doing any of your to-do list, babe. So that was the listener I thought we'd get.
Shit.
Oh.
Is that how you got her to listen?
Yeah.
Trying to figure out how to get mine to listen.
It's all about the proper leverage, my friend.
I will lever you. So,
in fact, after this podcast, I have to go vacuum. Thanks for reminding me.
Are you going to vacuum the garage?
Yeah. Vacuum or do dishes, I choose vacuum. So.
Yeah, same. I cook, she cleans.
It's more of a power tool, you know?
Yes. A little more manly.
Yeah, a little bit. Until you put on the freaking apron or whatever.
Yeah. So before I got sidetracked on the rated M, Dan suggested we do an episode on the different motorcycle rallies that are held all across either the world or here in the States anyway. I'm not too sure about the ones that happen all over the world. I know we've got a couple KTM rallies that you know about.
Yeah, I had to throw those in just to
But I mean, like, there are just way too many for us to cover, and considering the majority of our listeners are here in the States, I figured we'd kind of talk about the ones here. But the KTM one does happen here as well, so we could probably start with that one. You want to kick that one off?
Which one was that, Chappie?
The KTM Adventure Rally.
Excuse me.
There is no excuse for you.
No, there really isn't. People have tried. But
I hope that's not a Dungey shirt you're wearing.
No.
I just noticed the orange 5 and I was like, son of a bitch,
no,
I better not be Dungey.
It's a 5-Finger Death Punch jersey.
Oh.
But
how the hell you do that? Like this?
I went to the concert. But yeah.
No, because there's only 4 fingers on each hand.
Well, I raised girls, and I remember trying to teach them to punch for self-defense.
Yes.
And they did the 5-finger death punch like this. I'm like, you're going to break your freaking thumb.
Oh, yeah, no.
But yeah, there is one in the U.S. But Chappie, I'm not seeing exactly where that is.
It doesn't say. But they also they do have. I think it changes year to year.
It does, and
the only one that has been confirmed for 2022 so far is the one that you really want to go to.
New Zealand?
Yes.
Yeah.
So they have 6 every year, and it's in Europe, Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, Canada, and the USA.
Yes, and New Zealand, usually Chris Birch is involved, and it looks beautiful. It's actually what got me into adventure riding, was watching one of those videos.
Yes.
But they have had one here in Utah. And Squatch and I were doing some moto camping, and we woke up one morning and all these KTMs just kept driving by our camp. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And come to find out, it was the KTM rally.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of brand only rallies. I know they have some around here near me that BMW. They're put on by a BMW dealer. So, I mean, I kind of understand that, but when it says BMW's only, I don't know.
Well, and the KTM,
even though I have one,
the only requirement was a plated bike. They didn't care if you were a KTM or Beamer or a DRZ.
Right.
Just had to be plated and be able to go on and off road.
Well, that's good.
So, but yeah, I mean, usually you've got somebody paying the bills that's going to name it, KTM or BMW or Harley, or somebody's got to pay for the event and the advertising and such. So, what are you laughing about?
Because you keep snapping that thing while you're talking.
Oh, sorry.
I can't get. Well, I can't get that.
My electrical tape. Sorry.
I know. But I can't edit that out while you're talking. If you do it while you're not talking, I can. Oh,
not better?
God. No.
It's actually going to hurt. Excuse me for a second, people.
Yeah.
Okay, I put it away.
All right. So this is a good
locally?
place to. Yeah, well, this is a good place to say if you want to hear more of this episode, there's a link down in the description. You can head on over to your choice of provider and listen to the podcast.
Please do.
Free of charge. Yes, please do. So now
we're going to get into the secret stuff that only people who click the link can see.